So usually I get about 4 hours of deep work a day done, right? And on weekends when I don't have work, I get even more done, right? So I ended up running a marathon this weekend or last weekend, and essentially the point of this story is I indulged in, like a few snacks. I just run a marathon. It took me 3 hour 50. I was aching everywhere, I had a nice bath. I'm still aching today, and it's like 3 days after. Like I can barely walk. Um, but after, I had like some sweets, some crisps, some chocolate. I've just had a massive win. That's what I'm thinking in my head. And then so after that, after I did the marathon, I then had to help cut my like grandparents' got grass on the garden and trim the hedges and stuff like that. So I had to do that. Came home, had all the snacks, and then I intended to do a little bit of, like work on my business, which I did a very little bit, and then I just got put off, and then didn't really do that much. But I'm tired. I've done a lot today. I let myself off. So Sunday comes around, Sunday morning. I get up early, focused on, I'm gonna get a lot done today, right? I start doing work, and I'm like, kind of struggling to focus here. This is weird. I don't usually get this, and then I'm still continuing indulging from the day off because once you have like a few snacks and that you suddenly get a sweet tooth again. And then bearing in mind I've been on the carnivore diet for like a few weeks now, a week or two. So I've not been having like any carbs near enough at all. So I had some breakfast. I had like some uh, honey clusters or whatever you call them. So there's carbs there, and I had like noodles for dinner, carbs there. So anyway, essentially, I had a lot of carbs near enough, and it gave me the most insane brain fog ever. Like I'd sit down to do work, and I could only do like 5 minutes, and then I'd just get distracted or bored. Whereas usually I can sit down for like 2 hours straight, like easy, no distractions at all. It was the weirdest thing ever. And then I had the I think I tweeted this the other day. I had the realization people like live like this every day, and it's crazy. The, the amount of brain fog I had, I couldn't focus on anything. I ended up trying to do 5 minutes of work, couldn't do it, and then I'd just be bored. I ended up playing Overwatch for most of the day. Like, I pretty much wasted my whole weekend, apart from the marathon, really. Just eating crap food, trying to do a bit of work, but because I had so many carbs and crappy foods, I didn't make any progress. So if you're looking to do a lot of deep work or studying or any sort of focusing on something, what I'd recommend to you is just stay off the carbs for a little bit, you know, or eat a minimum amount of carbs because brain fog is 100% real. Like I've not been eating them now, and I'm alert again. I've been doing deep work, especially yesterday, and yeah, I'm back on it now, and it's really put me off eating carbs. So yeah, that's my lesson to you today. Remember, one day or day one.